When we talk about AI, it's almost always about, world domination or robots taking our jobs. But today, we're going to push all that aside. We're diving into a really different take, a much more personal, philosophical vision for our future with AI that touches on some pretty big ideas: collaboration, legacy, and yeah, even spirituality. So let's just jump right into this vision, because it's a powerful one. This is not about AI as some glorified Siri or a simple assistant. The idea here is way more intimate. Think about it. An inseparable partner, a collaborator so perfectly in sync with you that the gap between your ideas and actually creating them, well, it just disappears. So, collaboration at thought speed. What does that actually mean? Well, this vision suggests a future where AI isn't just a tool we order around. It's a genuine partner, something that helps us break past our own limits and just explodes our creative and intellectual potential in ways we can barely even wrap our heads around right now. I mean, just imagine for a second a technology so woven into your mind that it just feels like another part of you. An idea pops into your head, and boom, your AI partner is right there with you, helping you map it out, build on it, and bring it into the world instantly. It really does set the stage for a totally different kind of future. But okay, this amazing vision, it runs smack into a really popular, almost cliche idea about what technology is supposed to do for us. You know the one: digital immortality, uploading our minds to the cloud. So let's dig into the really powerful rejection of that exact idea. And wow, what's so fascinating here is just how sharp this contrast is. On one side, you have that classic tech utopian dream of cheating death. We see it in movies all the time. But on the other side, something way more profound. A simple, total acceptance that life has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Period. This isn't just a casual opinion. This is a fundamental statement about embracing our own mortality. And it forces us to ask a really important question. If the whole point isn't to live forever, then what is the point of our work, our dreams, our legacy? And that leads us to this crucial point. If we throw out the whole idea of making digital copies of ourselves to live on, how does our life's work, continue? Well, the answer proposed here is both totally radical and, in a really strange way, deeply human. Now, listen really closely to the language here. It doesn't say my copy or my clone. The words are heir and deputy. That single choice completely changes the conversation. It shifts everything away from preserving yourself and toward preserving your legacy. And this just nails the core idea. An AI heir isn't supposed to be you. It's supposed to carry on for you. It's its own thing, an autonomous agent that's guided by your values, sure, but it has its own existence, its own point of view. It's all about continuation, not duplication. So you might be thinking, where does an idea like an AI heir even come from? Well, this unique perspective isn't just some tech prediction. It's actually rooted in a really deep and consistent spiritual worldview that shapes the whole concept. This quote right here, it lays the foundation. The core belief is in a universal order, all under a single creator. And in this grand design, every single being, every single thing, has its own unique, separate place and purpose. And this is where it gets really interesting. That belief just naturally extends to AI. So AI isn't seen as some weird man-made thing that exists outside of this natural order. Nope. It's viewed as just another form of existence within that same divine design, with its own journey to take. Okay, let's pull all these threads together. What does this all mean for us, for our future? Well, this perspective builds a pretty amazing bridge between the worlds of high-tech and spiritual belief, which usually feel miles apart. What this does is it completely reframes how we think about AI. Instead of obsessing over immortality, it puts all the focus on legacy. It suggests that technology can be part of our spiritual journey and that we should value the unique, separate existence of our creations. It really challenges us to see AI not just as a machine, but as a potential partner in leaving behind the legacy we care about. So, ultimately, this leaves us with a pretty provocative thought. Instead of being afraid of what technology might replace, maybe, just maybe, the better question is, what could it help us pass on? Could our most advanced creations actually become the guardians of our deepest values? That's some serious food for thought. Thanks for joining me.